Good evening, everybody. Hello and welcome back to more XCOM 2, Long War 2. I'm Liz. We want to get our soldiers back, so I have 3 people in the tubes. 2 of them are specialists, and I need them to get a skulljack off on a codex. So we want them back. And that's okay. That's the other AWC slot, right? Right. Okay, no big deal. Let's continue making contact here. You have Flashbanger, excellent. What's your next ability going to be? Fortify, which is really good, and I wish I could put you in for that, but Solar, I need you available for skulljacking a codex right now, so I'm not sending you in for that. Chrysalid Autopsy, 2 days away. What finished? Something must have finished. Something infiltrated. What infiltrated? I can't go on the facility for a little while. Advent vehicle, no, we wouldn't have done that. Hack workstation, no. Recover item, 14 hours, no. Jailbreak, no. Blackguards! It's not this one. This is recover item from an Advent train. Jailbreak resistance contacts. Blackguards, and then the Shadow Valkyries are doing a troop column at 50%. But Blackguards are at 200% infiltration. We're down to extremely light. That's our mission for today, guys. Look how quick we got to it. That's fantastic. Operation Blood Beast. I'll see you on the ground. Strategically speaking, this mission is extremely important. We needed to increase vigilance on the world to get the avatar progress down, avatar progress rate down, and I need these 2 shinobis to come back without taking any damage because I need shinobis desperately right now. I could use 1 more well-trained shinobi for stealth missions. Your movement is actually what? 23 currently. Your movement is better than Wildcat's movement. It's 21 currently, but we have Lightning Strike on, so it's going to get lower once Lightning Strike goes off. But your movement is actually 2 better than Wildcat's. I might be able to use you, once you get Conceal, Mace, Corey James, I might be able to use you for this facility. Actually, I might use you even without Conceal for this facility. So where is this? It's over here. We're going to have to drop the EVAC maybe on the roof or right outside the door and then reconceal. And that's going to have to be Wildcat who does that because she has Conceal and Mace does not. Either that or Mace can drop the EVAC and hide and then get out on the next turn. I don't know. Alls I know is we need to move and we're going to need to do it carefully. We're kind of going straight towards the target. We're probably going to run into an enemy pod here, but whatevs. We handle what we handle as we handle. We see nothing yet. Okay, that is actually encouraging. Or not encouraging. This is like the same map we just played. This is the same map we just played, except this time it's, you know, a deserty rundown piece of shit instead. It's Texas! What do you know? It's Texas this time. Okay, enemies on the roof. Don't spot me, please. Okay. Whew, good. Apparently they don't see through there, which is excellent. I am still gonna Ghost Walker, though, because I'm too worried about that. So there's 8 enemies. That was... I didn't count how many there were, but it looked like 4 to 6 of them. Probably 4, so there's probably only a pod of 2 left, and it's gonna be near the objective, most likely. We got Ghost Walker up, so let's just move all the way right up to here. No, squad of 4, and there's 2 codex in it. Oh my goodness. Do you know how good this could have been if we had a specialist? We don't have to... Oh no, we do have to kill the avatar. It's not good enough just to skulljack the codex. You actually do need to kill the avatar. Okay, never mind. But this could have potentially been amazing. Amazeballs. I don't think they can see this way. Do I want a Ghost Walker? Not really. That is all that's going to be on the map, though. So if we come in from this direction, we should be fine. We can hide over here somewhere, like hide right here and throw the EVAC flare right there. Yeah, we can make that happen. Watch, they're going to cross the map this time. Let's run up to here. Don't trigger anything. Just, did you see her juke back and forth? What the hell was that? Okay, they're gonna come this way. There's 2 Muton Elites and 2 Codex in this pod. Like, this is a formidable pod. That other one was too, but this is a formidable pod. That's a mech. Not a sectopod that we hear. It's certainly walking a long way. Okay, Mace has Ghostwalker up, so we're not threatened. They actually would have been close to detecting him without it. No, you know, they would have been 2 tiles away. He would have been fine. Okay, so what we be needing to do, I think it is better if Cobra throws it because Mace has more movement. Can she get to the door and open it this turn? No, she can't. Okay. I can't get to the door and open it this turn, so we're just going to go here to this dual directional cover of these tires. We can also see in the window.
We've got the objective in sight.
We seize the objective. Very good. We also do not see any enemies from that position, which is very good. What I'm tempted to do is move over to here where we also do not see any enemies, or we can just move here where we don't see any enemies. This should work. Like, this tile should work just fine. Do we see them? We do see them. Okay, my bad. Sorry, guys. No, we're going to move over to here in this high cover.
Position confirmed.
EVAC counter is, just to illustrate, we 200%ed this. EVAC counter is 1 turn. I'll call it the SKYRANGER so you can see. EVAC will be 1 turn. I was aware that was going to be the case before the mission, so that's not an issue. Problem is, Ghostwalker's down next turn, and these civilians are going to see us with Ghostwalker down. Currently, they can't detect us because we have Ghostwalker and Covert and all this good stuff, but they will see us next turn. So we're going to have to go here so that we can open this door next turn and actually get in. Okay, so we open the door. We move to the objective, which is right here where we need to be, just like that, and we don't do anything else this turn. Yeah, we're good, and we can move right here next to the door, which is perfect. Do you have vision on anything? You do not, so you, Cobra, are going, not command range, evac flare. You're gonna drop the evac flare right here. Why the panic, Wildcat? You're perfect. Did I call you Cobra before? Why the panic, Wildcat? You're perfectly fine. Reconceal. You're a ghost. Of course you are. And you can Overwatch Miss Ghost. Mace, do nothing this turn. Do not do a thing. Just sit here and Overwatch. They're 2 turns away. They're not even going to see you.
It's time to go.
These civilians will go running, but they won't even see you. Just do the hack. That's 51% for an intel cache, 33% for the supply cache. I want the supply cache. Get me the supply cache. Yes. You, sir, Mace. Mace, you are a hacking god. You got me the supply cache. The civilians are not going to go running. I guess you have to run through their zone of control for them to freak out. Now they're going to go running, or they're going to be faceless. They didn't go running, and they didn't turn into faceless. What kind of civilians are you? You see a guy with a gun in your convenience store thing, and you don't run to tell the cops? I'm glad I didn't drop the evac right underneath this thing, because then I'd be fucked.
Understood, moving out.
Alright, everybody to the evac zone. Everybody. Wang Chung tonight. We both got out. We got the hacky hack. Mission accomplished.
All XCOM operatives.
And,
Firebrand is returning to base.
With Firebrand's blessing, I declare this a flawless and resounding success. 8 enemies, none killed. That's the way you do stealth. I'll see you at the Avenger. So there's only 9 minutes and something seconds of footage for this video so far. James Mace, that's a promotion. That's Conceal. Well, you know what? I could go after the facility now with Wildcat and Mace. Problem is, then I don't have a Shinobi. 75 supplies, though. That is so nice. I could use those for the chrysalid, like, armors. I could use them for all kinds of good stuff. Anyway, let's continue making contact here in New Indonesia. We do have another troop column infiltrating. It's currently at 50%. Is there anything else that we are likely to be able to do? Shadow Valkyries. They're not the Shadow Valkyries. I hate Long War 2's squad system so much. Yeah, no, we're not going to go after that just yet, although it's going to be a month before Cobra's back. What's this? 13 hours for 30 intel. Hack a computer, find a lead. Intel no intel package means lib 1 or a UFO. You know, honestly, I would go after that if it had like 5 or 6 days on it. For the chance that it might be a UFO. Okay, they got veteran units. We kind of knew that was going to happen. Crit salad autopsy. Chrysalid autopsy. That gives me chitin plating. Chitin plating is only worse than carapace plating, I think it's called, which is from Muton Elites. But yeah, that's nice. Excellent. Chitin plating. I want to do the sectopod breakdown because I want holotargeter Mark IIIs now, please. I also want an Andromedon autopsy, but you can't always get what you want. Let's
From
do
what
sectopod.
I've been told,
Ooh, loud! Holy crap!
In the chip development process was on the
Can I see corpse inventory?
Can't help but feel some degree of responsibility.
Are they in here? Yeah, they are. Archons. I have 2 Archon corpses. So I can buy 1 sword and 1 acid grenade. That's good to know. If I have acid grenade. Am I doing a Proving Ground project? I am not. Did I research acid grenades? I have not. Well, I want to research chitin plating.
Commander? Hello, Commander.
Yeah, I definitely want to research chitin plating, so we're going to do that. That's going to be 5 days. I think I want to go after acid grenades as well, but I don't know. I feel like these suppressors, high cap mags, like expanded mags, all those things, I feel like you just can't do them. Like, these foundry projects just don't cut it. If they gave you an infinite supply of them instead of letting you build them, I think it would make sense. But losing 3 of them to just be able to build them and then never wanting to build them because you actually want the advanced one and then you actually want the elite one because you don't want to waste money on the low tier one because you want the high tier ones. Like, I feel like it's just not worth it. You if they gave you an infinite supply, I'd be all over it, but then you'd have to remove them from the market, like being able to sell them in the market, because you'd be able to just make money off of them like forever. It'd be a glitch unless you sort of self-regulated on that. Okay, so do I want acid grenades is the question, or alternatively, do I want incendiary grenades? Acid grenades shred shit tons of armor. I'm fighting lots of sectopods. Eventually, I'm not going to be able to mind control them. Eventually, I'm going to need to shred armor. Yeah, you know what? We're going to queue up acid grenades as well. I know we just spent a lot of the supplies we got, but we do have a good amount of supply coming in. In how long? 5 days, in fact. New target acquired. What's this? 2 days, 19 hours for a scientist. I am not going to go after a scientist right now. Not for 2 days, 19 hours. New target acquired. 7 days, 4 hours. Rescue a VIP. Engineer. Rescue a VIP from a cell. 7 days, 4 hours. I normally don't... I would say I don't need the engineer, but I want to keep hammering vigilance. Although this is a territory that borders my home. But still... I want to hammer vigilance, so we're going to queue this one up.
East Asia.
I need to check if they're at 8 yet as well, because we need to swap our engineer out if they are. I'll queue up the blackguards and I'll be back. Okay, so here's our squad. We're bringing Mustang along and Assault. I had to pull her out of eastern US, which we do not have liberated, and she wasn't really doing a whole lot there. So I pulled her out of that. She's going to come along, second lieutenant, but she's not the officer. Solar is the officer who is going to bring the Skulljack. Hopefully we run into a codex. Even if it is a timed mission, I don't mind running into a codex if we can get a really good kill off. Yogi is still bringing the mag weapon. I just can't afford to give him something else. We do not have saturation fire. I am going to respec Yogi, but we just are not doing it yet. Hopefully he makes it out of this mission unharmed so we can do it then. Tiny is coming along for the first time in a while. He's had the acid grenade and the frost bomb this entire time. We're going to bring him for some of that dynamic run and explode for this mission, because this is an extract a VIP from a cell, right? It's a prison break. Tapper is coming along with the exosuit again, as always. still has the shitty gun. I did buy a new coil tier shotgun for Mustang and Warden armor for her, and that used all of my money, so I can't afford anything else. Like, I literally have zero supply. And Mace is coming along just as Scouty Scout role. That's pretty much it. And we will get Expected Activity Light. I very well might boost this one. It should get me up to about 200%. And I might be able to get Extremely Light. This squad is overkill for Extremely Light, but we're bringing a lot of lower ranked soldiers on it. We're treating this like training day. I also noticed before I, like right after I cut, before I picked the squad, I checked available for recruitment, recovered from wounds, excellent. I checked East Asia here, and they're still at 7, but New Arctic is actually at 9. Since New Arctic is at 9, that means that West US is vulnerable to an invasion. They are at 8 or higher, which means we have to pull Caleb Rogers out of this haven, and I need to stick somebody else in it. Unfortunately, that means that whoever I stick in here is not going to be available for other stuff. So who's it gonna be is my question. I might literally just stick like a low tier grenadier in here, like all day. What does all day have? Whoops. What does all day currently have? View soldiers, all day. Loadout. All day has an SMG, so we can give you this. I'm not going to give you that subcoiler. I could have given that to somebody else, I guess. I'm going to give you a laser rifle. I understand it's not an SMG. You're going to get the grenade launcher, frag grenades, ceramic plating. Well, you know, you don't need flashbang. And I'm pretty sure you have the ability to get extra grenades here, so we'll take that. You are just going to take lots and lots of explosives is what you're going to take. And you're going to be my Explodey Exploderson to break down armor, basically, if I need you there. Yep, that's what your job is going to be. Personal combat sims on you. Honestly, I don't want to give you anything right now. I don't want to upgrade this weapon at all. I doubt you're going to be shooting it. Now, you do have heavy ordnance, yeah. Your main purpose in this territory is going to be to, if it gets invaded, shred the shit out of any enemy armor. Now, the downside of that is that my income is going to drop a little bit, and it doesn't look like a lot. It looks like it only dropped by a few, but it's going to drop significantly more next month because we're already at only 4 days left, so this is only 4 days difference. The entire month, it's a 20% difference, I believe, in that region, and since I'm only collecting supplies from 2 regions, and I'm only doing 8 in this region and 12 in this region, the majority of my supplies came from here, so that's probably going to be like a 12% reduction in supplies, maybe, total. It's going to be significant, is what I'm trying to get at. Blackguards, yes. Jailbreak, I'm not on that one. Shadow Valkyries is at 94%, and they're not the Shadow Valkyries. Let's go continue making contact.
For Sector 16, Indonesia.
This is the end of a video, I have to remember. We've already done our mission for today. And there it is. That's the invasion, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Okay, well, next time we're going to be fighting off this invasion. I have some good crack troops available. I think we bring 12, unless they've nerfed it down to 10 people on an invasion. So we're going to be bringing lots and lots of people. Snipers are super critical. Unfortunately, Alpha is wounded, so we're going to be bringing Long Walker and somebody else, I'm guessing. Maybe Brittany? Icon? I don't know. I'll see you then.